But Vaibhav Agrawal is VP Banking at Angel Broking. He joins in to talk a little bit about Axis Bank's numbers. So let's discuss that. And it looks like it's been a pretty much inline set for Axis, 15 crores in terms of the profits, with NIIs at 4,062. What is your reaction?
Well, actually, clearly, at least on the bottom line front, it is bang in line with our expectations. Even on the net interest income front, it's just about, a tad bit lower than what we were building in. But I think it's still a good number, in terms of the absolute growth rate, even at 4,062 crores, it's decent. It's slightly slower than what they've seen in the last maybe 2-3 quarters. But in the context of the environment and the rest of the industry, I think it's still a decent number. I believe even the asset quality has more or less come in stable at the gross NPA number. So, even that looks encouraging.
Line set with Axis Bank, but Vaibhav, stay with us. Don't know what to focus in on because Lupin has posted a disastrous quarter this time around. I think their margins have dipped all the way to 21%. More importantly, the PAT has been a bit of a shocker of 410 crore rupees as opposed to the ET Now poll of 560 crore rupees. We were in any case expecting a downtick, but this has been a disastrous set. 3,178 on the top line, and that as well has been pretty flattish this time around. Sarabjit Kaur Nangra, VP Research at Angel Broking, joins us on the show right now. And Sarabjit, even though the street was going in extremely tempered in terms of expectations, Lupin has disappointed even that.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, sales have come in line mostly. Yeah. It's just the net profit which is a miss, and as you rightly pointed out, it's more to do with the OPM. And I guess I've not seen the numbers in detail, but I guess that it's more to do with R&D than operational business actually.
Sarabjit, the fact that the company in the second quarter has undertaken some price hikes, that is going to be read well in the coming quarters. Don't you think that that's going to be something that the street will also be looking at?
Yeah, that's true. See, in pharma companies, quarter numbers don't matter so much. Though, unless it's structural, which is a very rare incidence in the case of a company. Unless there's a bigger issue at hand. But these variations, because of a lack of approval or slow approvals, these tend to happen once in a while. So I guess the street has already taken a note. That's why the stock is actually, in spite of even Q1 not being that great, trading actually at a decent valuations actually. So I think those things are don't matter that much significantly, but I guess what matters more is whether it's how long this pain will continue.
As well from Kotak is on the phone line with us. But I'll tell you what, ladies, let's just wait by, get in some more details on Lupin while the stock as well has settled lower, a good 3.5%. But Hemendra Hazari as well with us. Remember, Axis numbers as well came in at the same time as Lupin. And Hemendra, an inline set of numbers for Axis. 4,062 crore rupees on the NII. The PAT has come in at 1,910, which again is bang in line with what the street was expecting. We're yet to hear though on the asset qualities. What is your sense on where the asset quality is going to be for Axis this quarter?
Just like its net profit, its asset quality also will meet analyst expectations. My only issue is what is the relevance of these numbers really? Because just a few moments ago, another business channel has said that the Standard Chartered has put in, legal conditions for the SR holding company. And Axis Bank reportedly has a $300 million exposure. So how have they classified this $300 million exposure? So if they are to classify it as NPA, you see there'll be a very major dent in their earnings and a huge increase in their bad loans. So the point is, although they have met analyst expectations, which they have consistently done so over many quarters, what is the real relevance of these numbers that they are reporting? And in my view, you have to take this factoring what is the state of the SR holding company, the SR group exposure that Axis Bank has, and many other myriad distressed corporate groups that Axis Bank has exposure to. If they were to classify all this, I'm sure that it will not meet analyst expectations both on net profit as well as on bad debts.
38% is the gross NPA, and of course, as you said, lots of those questions do remain unanswered, but I think Lupin is the number to focus on right now, and pretty much every parameter, it's been pretty disastrous. the street wasn't going in with these expectations, because remember, from all of the markets, especially in the US, except India, it's been lackluster growth, and the most of the expectations were that it would be a lower set of numbers, and there you have it. In terms of the earnings scorecard, it's been below estimates on all of those fronts. There's been the higher tax rate as well as the base impact, which has also probably led the profits to be lower this time around. Let's go across to Darshan, who's standing by.